Good afternoon. It is Wednesday. I've already logged on this morning to see what my dream snap was. Regardless, welcome back. Anybody logging in on Twitch, thanks for joining live. Anybody checking this out on YouTube later, thanks for watching there as well. This is probably a week, 1.5, 2 weeks of me trying streaming, and I'm enjoying it so far. Let me drop a note in chat. Okay, so like I said, I already checked out my Dream Snap reward today, but for anybody interested, since it was the first week of full-on just regular people voting, that's all that mattered. So this was my submission for the Bella Notte Romance Challenge. It's kind of inspired by Bridgerton. Come on, Tripper. Good girl. See, I made the pillows for you. Oh, see, good girl. Okay. I got 1,200 moonstones for that one, I believe. Let me just double check. That is a lamp, not the mailbox. And where does it go? Rewards? Events? Yeah. Okay, so yep, 1,200 moonstones. So not bad. I honestly spend less than 3 minutes on my dream snaps because it's not something I put a lot of time into. There are people that create some amazing things. Now, I don't believe I went into Scrooge's store this morning. I think I just previewed my premium store, and I haven't picked anything except... Hello, cat. My Tigger says hello, and again, please shh. I got a new Goofy Stan skin because I thought it would be... Wow, yeah. Do you have a lot to say, too? Okay. Well, Tigger wants to say hello, everyone. He might continue to talk. We're going to go ahead and save this bundle. I don't think I have anything currently saved because Mochi is cute. Okay. I know I have some moonstones, but I kind of am waiting for something that really speaks to me in the store. So we are working on completing the Perfect Romance. I have the tasks up on the screen, so we can do those passively as we work. Like I said, I'm not sure I went into Scrooge's store today, so we'll just double check and see if anything looks relatively familiar. I might not have walked around today because I don't remember. There's clearly something right here. What is it? Oh, yep, lily pad. I already have that. But you can't see it. It's underneath the... It's so weird. Actually, I think I did come in today. Regardless, I have all of this. Now we should grab a buddy who's not quite level 10. Let's go with Flynn today. And let him hang out with us. So we can work on just leveling him up as we do normal stuff. And I don't think I have any companions with me right now either. I should look at that. I do not... Let's see. Let's get some foragers. I think Pua. Yep. And do R2. Why not? Okay. So I like to start up in one corner or the other. I haven't been to the Forgotten Lands in a while, but we're going to start at the Frosted Heights anyway. So I haven't leveled up Cinderella yet, so I'm hoping to get a nice cute pathway to put in here. Let's see. I do also want to see if any of our unicorns are out today. Not the crocodile. Oh, we don't. Nope, that's a different thing. And not the fox. We'll look those up one day. R2 is freaking out on the ice. Now, sometimes I leave, like this one looks cute over here, so I'm probably gonna leave that for a bit. That one's not bad either. These are clearly in the way. So we're gonna get those out of the way. Do I have, nope, just food. Seeing if I had any pickaxe potions. So I generally just go biome by biome. I love R2. Could probably do some time bending here. I don't know if I'm feeling like it though. Oh, I hate when it splits. Probably not gonna get them all. Oh yeah, they're over here. Oh wow, okay. Shocking. And we did that for coins. They've been giving us like furniture and stuff, so that was kind of exciting. We'll leave that out in case we're gonna need to open up some more memories for the star path. I don't see anything we need here. I'm going to turn this on. And we'll swing back around to the other part of this biome, and then we'll drop the stuff off. Move on to Forest of Valor.
Keep believing in yourself, and wonderful things are sure to happen.
Okay. And we'll put some dream shards in here so they're always around. Okay, we'll move on to the Forest of Valor. I have the Wish Blossom Ranch items in this area. I couldn't resist moving my stable to the valley. Actually, you can put it in both places in case you didn't know. And I wonder if my new Goofy stand would look cute right here. So let's look. Click it and replace. I know it's the Bayou, but I like the different look. I'm gonna go with that. I know it's not snowy, but oh, here are the new little geese. I could not resist them last week. I'm gonna go for anything in that premium shop that's a companion or something really cool for decorating. Okay, these look decent. I'm still not sold on having the geese houses here. So if anybody has another idea, let me know. I think it's cute though. They're kind of tucked in there. And they give the companion some wandering space. Oh, hello, Sven. I should probably say hi. You know, let me... No, brush. Well, we'll do brushing then. He's so smiley. Okay, I'm not going to harvest any berries because I can't even explain how many berries we have. Nothing too much to clean up here. And we'll swing around to this other part. We'll leave that back there. I do leave some of the obstacles, whatever you want to call them. I forgot how much I like hearing R2 just wheel around back there and do his little beeps. Okay, so the Forest of Valor and the Frosted Heights are good. I call this my main street. Over there is Harvest Heights. We've got Wish Blossom Ranch. Up above that is, what do I call it? Snowy Alpine Heights, maybe? Something like that. I have a little map that I like update as I finally finish a decoration area. I finally got attic mode finished, so I got little aliens. I thought they'd look cute in this area. Having a picnic. Now the plaza is set up or inspired by Bridgerton. It's kind of an art and innovation type festival. It's got the balloon around the picnic area. There is a little market over here. Can I get any little treat or whatever? This is one of Cruella's, a couple Cruella items, and I thought it looked super cute over here. Okay, so the rest of this we're leaving as is, because it looks good. We'll do a sweep around this area. I basically have this set up so that it is very low maintenance. I just moved this here, and I'm not sure I'm going to keep it there. I feel like you don't even see it. So let's... I like the idea of like the carriage dropping people off to the festival. It's just not doing what I wanted it to do. And that's probably going to block a lot of stuff. So I don't know. I don't know. I think that's going to go back up with our house. It's just too big for that area. I'll put it back where I had it. Okay. I'm telling you, my valley changes every single day. This is my second design build, I guess is the right way to put it.
I think living here is a marvelous
We had some flowers and stuff in there, but I'm gonna leave them. We'll head down into the Pixie Meadow, also known as Peaceful Meadow, or originally known as Peaceful Meadow. This one is also pretty easy. I just take a peek and make sure there's nothing I have to clean up. When I make the design for these areas, I kind of make sure that anything that comes in, or try to make sure, kind of fits in anyway. Flowers, herbs that spawn. Also, I just have to be, look how obsessed I am. I got this on the other one too. But there are these big old trees from Wish Blossom, and the little drop goes right in the pond. It's like it's filling it up. I'm sorry, it's just cute. So the next part we're going to do, let's go down to the beach from the other area, because this is basically cleaned up too. I like the way this just looks. Now, the only part of the beach that's decorated currently is this little Pirate Cove area. I'm gonna leave some of the spawned items in here, like the flowers and the seafood. We're gonna pet our parrot while we're here. And then we'll go ahead and clean up the beach because I want to start trying to figure out what to do. I think this is the next area I want to tackle for decorations. I'm going to bring some of the water houses back and just consider. If we see Minnie, we need to say hi because we're supposed to chat with her. Now, on my first build, over in this corner was kind of like the ancient ruins, very Atlantis meets Treasure Planet type deal. I went very Pirates of the Caribbean this time around for a little pirate area over there. The other part of this area I had Moana and Maui's houses, and kind of like a little walking area, and then the pirates section was in that little area over there, like they were hiding in the cave. They have expanded. They've gotten a lot richer, as you can see that big old pile of gold. So I also haven't unlocked. Stop, kitty. I also haven't unlocked Peter Pan yet. I know having these pillars over here is part of that, so this is not being considered in part of my build this time until I get him unlocked. That's the great part about this game is you can just go at your own pace. My cat agrees with me. His name is Tigger. He's probably 18-ish. Don't really know. He was a dumpster cat in Massachusetts. You finally happy with that chair? I randomly have some stuff around, unless I just didn't have space in my pack. Okay, so I do have a whole lot of workbenches over here, which will move to the other side of the beach. I'm trying to like come up with some kind of dock area over there. So I have all the boats that I've accumulated. Donald's boat's definitely staying where it is because it's kind of part of the scene that connects with the Pixie Meadow above it. But the other ones, I don't know, I just don't feel like I have enough unless I duplicate some of the black and white ones. I don't feel like the canoes quite go with it. I'll get like a great idea in my head and then it'll take me 3 days to execute it, and then the rest of the valley will be like this for a while until I come up with another idea. I did not get the blue seaside bundle. I didn't have any ideas for it. I knew it would be back around eventually, and it wasn't worth the moonstones to me currently. At least for my valley. I also love, absolutely love seeing what everybody puts together with all of these items. That's the great part too. Like, someone will do it, so you get to see it regardless. Like the pink full like skin set for the castle and everything. I don't think I'd ever want it, but I love seeing what people do with it. I can appreciate the artistry in it. Okay, we'll probably sell the rest of that. That's the Wish Blossom one. Alright, so let's go ahead and store that. I don't need the uncrafting station. We'll move Goofy's stall. So I want to make this like a dock area. I kind of want to make that more... What's the word? Like a wharf or... port, as the case may be. And over here can be more jungly, maybe? Ooh, actually, I know I had a thought the other day, and I'm going to try it. Because it just came back to me. Welcome to... I should write it down. Okay, so let's get some energy, sort these. We're gonna move Moana's fishing boat. I feel like that would also go over here in the boats area. How close can I get you? Like that? Yeah, okay. We're gonna go with that. And I feel like this needs to be over here because it's easier to get to the other one. But I don't know where to put it yet, so dump that over there. So the idea I had was I was running around my ancient island where all of my other buildings are. And I loved the way the back of this, of Simba's house looked. Or rock, whatever you want to call it. And I thought it would make a good breakup, like scenery breakup. And I do not hate it, because I'm sorry, Simba deserves some retirement. I made him a whole jungle oasis the first time around in the Glade of Trust. Yeah, I actually really like that. And the great part is the houses kind of take on the ground. Yeah, see, that looks cool. Put a tree and stuff here. Kind of looks out. Okay. I like that. I tend, when I'm decorating, I leave the larger pieces, or let the larger pieces sit for a while first, and then kind of move in and decide from there. Oh, hello. So Maui also has a similar coloring to his house, and once you like do most of the quests, you don't really need to go in their house that often. And it's funny, it's called Peaceful Grotto. And so you can kind of like use them as other things. It doesn't need to be right up on the beach where you can enter it if you have to. You can move it for that one-off quest. So we're gonna see what this looks like over here as like an island as we come down. So we're kind of framing in this area. I come down, might even move it over a little. Because you've got that like floating island thing. I think I can go further back over there. Let's see. No. And do I want it facing us? You can see the flowers. I don't know. Let's go like that. Let's see what that looks like. So you come down. Get out of here. Okay, yeah, that's cute. So we're kind of like making a lagoon almost in this section. And then I think there is also some trees or rocks that we can put in this water. And I don't mean the lily pads. They might all be red though, because I think it's mostly in these. Yeah, see, these are, but I don't need to worry about the books so much. So let's see if we can place this where we're not going to see. I mean, you can see them a little bit. You see, they're red trees, though. I don't know if I want. Well, I mean, we got the fall up on that ridge, so it wouldn't be too weird, I guess. I feel like there's waterside. I mean, it's got some books, but I don't think that's too weird. Anything else in here? It's really nice to be able to tell what goes on water and what doesn't without having to do this, but here we are. Let's pull out some tropical greenery. Gonna give us a little framing over here. Oh, hey Tracy, sorry, just saw your chat. I am on console, if you're still here. I'm sure there's like a notice that I can see, but hi! Yeah, no, I play on Xbox. Right now I have it on the Switch item limits though. I'm trying to challenge myself to keep it on the smaller side. I am new on Twitch, yes. Maybe like day 9. It's one of those things where I'm playing anyway, so might as well offer tips and tricks for anybody who's new. Oh, thanks for the follow. That's awesome. Do you play this game? Thank you. I definitely would be called a small streamer, I think. Oop. Where are we? Okay. So we're coming down. We'll keep that kind of open, and then we got this little area. Bring a path that leads into this, like, little lagoon. I'm gonna go back and find some more water rocks. I already used that one. Is it this one? Yeah, okay. So let's... I have a few scheduled streams. One of them is a Hogwarts Legacy play, and the other is a Fallout 4 playthrough. Other than that, Disney, I just kind of stream as I play. In real life, I'm an accountant. Yeah, all I have is my Xbox. I've got a headset that connects to my controller, and then I just stream Twitch through my Xbox with the screen. I don't know if I'm ready to show my face and, you know, have to worry about what I look like while I'm also streaming. Soul games. What kind of soul? What kind like that?
Could use a few more sleds around here.
Oh, yeah, okay. I like Skyrim. I haven't gotten to Elder Ring yet.
Gorge!
I tend to play on like story mode on most games, and I call myself a pretty avid Fallout 4 player, and I put it on survival mode last year. It feels like a completely different game because there's so many different mechanics to it. I don't know what the most complicated game I have right now is. A lot of mine are like Assassin's Creed or Tomb Raider. I've been kind of stuck on Baldur's Gate for a while too. But you should totally start streaming. am new on Twitch, but also it's just kind of a hobby, not like a serious thing. So I've had a lot of people say I need to get a Discord and an overlay and all that sort of thing. I'm not like looking for any services or anything at the moment though, if that's what you mean. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of these mushrooms. I saw a build where someone had this new little heart house with an Alice in Wonderland kind of scape, and I thought that was cute. I'm just not entirely sure where I want to put it yet, or that kind of like idea. Because that house ended up being a lot bigger than I was expecting it to be.
Could use a few more sleds around here.
I feel like I should probably do some quests here soon as well. I've been kind of avoiding quests for a while.
My, you just don't know when to quit, do you?
Oh, here we go. Level 9 for Flynn. I'm actually kind of looking forward to his outfit. Alright, what other tasks do we have? We're gonna feed the ravens. They like 5-star meals. Harvest eggplants. We got some of those already grown. We could probably go up there and do that. But let's go ahead and finish our last biome. Or last two, I should say. The Sunlit Plateau and the Forgotten Lands. Now I'm thinking of making part of this into almost a space outpost. I think I need to go in and actually do the Inside Out realm so I can get their headquarters, because that also looks kind of space-like. And I've always kind of pictured that behind that house skin there. That's a Star Wars house skin. And then over there, kind of thinking of Radiator Springs to look. I'm not sure yet. Wally's like junkyard, maybe. I did a even Wally drive-in on my first design, and they each had their own individual themed lounges outside of the theater. So one was kind of futuristic, and the other was more industrial and repurposed. It's one of my favorite little sections. That highly exceeded my item limit. don't often see the flowers just pop up like that. So part of the reason I drop all of these larger pieces out and about is just to kind of get a feel for their size while I'm still deciding what to do with them. Because, I mean, for instance, that is a massive screen. Oh, and there's one of our blue chests. We want those for sure. I do get sucked into the tasks, and not even ones that are on the screen, just in general. So, I am working on some kind of city build up here. And I'm trying to get a bunch of things that constantly have their lights on, and Tiana's Palace is one of them. I've also got Cruella's house up here. The Main Street plaza that we got in the Star Path around the holiday. And, I mean, Mini Casita, because it's not mini. So, this is all just kind of up here because, again, I like to throw stuff around and see what it looks like. And I've never liked how dark the Forgotten Lands are. So this makes me happy to have some bright items up in here. I am going to be lazy and use the vacuum cleaner up here. And then we'll go around and get rid of the flames. I know. I'm just gonna have to get more mist, but here we are. We do have to feed our ravens, and I think we have lobster rolls, which are 5-star. Took me a really long time to realize 5-star meals is just they used 5 ingredients in the recipe. Okay, and here's your meal, and you're happy about it because you're picky. Maybe it's not their favorite food. Why are you not giving me the notice? I swear it's 5-star. Maybe it's not veggie based. Maybe it has to be veggie based. I mean, it seems pretty happy. Maybe it was just delayed. Maybe. We're gonna go with the... Eventually that's gonna change to a 4. Otherwise I don't know why the first one wouldn't have counted. We appreciate Wally and his garden. Dropping off all the stuff I should have dropped off earlier. My little boxes. I'll sell off that.
Hi there, pal. So long.
Well, I think that is it for this clean sweep. What I am going to do, I know I didn't do all of the fires, but it's not that important to me. Currently, is I'm going to stop this stream and I'm going to start another one. I'm going to do some farming up on my plaza island and probably just kind of approach it as an ASMR introvert mode, watch and just zone out kind of thing. But thanks for tuning in once again, and if you tune into the next broadcast, we're going to start harvesting up here in this chaotic, it's going to take a minute to load, my chaotic farm up here. I need to also dig some holes and all kinds of stuff. Basically, this used to have 100 of every crop up here. Just chilling out. And I basically just let my avatar go and plant whatever order it wanted to plant with a hair tie wrapped around my controller. So, chaos gardening at its finest. So what I'm going to do is switch over and start harvesting this and get it situated and back to really where it should be. It'll help us level up some characters and some horses too. So, but once again, thanks for tuning in to the clean sweep of the valley. It was great chatting with Tracy on Twitch, and I look forward to talking to y'all next time. Have a good night.